So today we're going to be looking at my two portable power stations, the 500 and the 1000 Explorers from Jackery. They're brilliant units to have in the back of your truck, and they both fit as well. So let's take a look at them. So this is the first Jackery I got. It's the Explorer 500. I actually wanted a Jackery for a long time. Unfortunately, they're only in America for a long time. I watched a lot of YouTube videos on them about how good they are and sort of the different sort of ports you get and the actual full like plug system as well. You can plug your solar panel into this bit here, and I actually keep mine currently in the top roof box, but I guess you could keep it in the truck as well. I probably used like 1.5 full charges of this so far, so it really doesn't wind down very quickly. You know, you can plug your laptop in here, charge your drone and your camera batteries off here, have like a few phones. I was at a Billing off-road show recently and a few guys actually plugged their phones in here. My fan I use in the cab because it's so hot on a day like today. Really nice, lovely day, but inside with no air conditioning it can get a bit much. And I don't actually have a cigarette lighter in Boris, so what I do is plug my fan in there, powers it really well. A couple of other DC ports on there as well. You may have seen this in my other videos. I haven't actually done a full film on it yet, so I thought I'd show you that today and also show you my other one, which is over here. So the team at Jackery really liked seeing what I was doing with my 500, seeing I was using it, charging it up with a solar panel, using it on adventures and enjoying it. So they said, would you like to try the 1000? So what am I going to do? Decline that offer, and it's absolutely brilliant. My only worry was that the width of it, if you see here, if we get them both on the bonnet, I was like, maybe it won't be that much bigger, but actually when you see it, look at that. It's quite a bit bigger and a little bit heavier as well. So where I put mine, as you can see, I'll show you a photo now. So that's a photo of the 500 in situ in the back of Boris where I usually keep it. Fits really nicely, a bit of a lip on the shelf underneath. This one though, I was a bit worried when I got it that it wouldn't fit there. I'd have to find a new place for it. But thankfully from this photo, there you go, it fits absolutely perfectly, which is brilliant. And it means I've got a couple more outputs, some USB-C so I can charge my laptop there. And also this came with this extra charging port. See that one's already got this one. This one, you can put two solar panels into there, and then I can put my other one into there, which is fantastic. If you look here, you can see it's 1000 watt output between the two of those. This one's 500, so technically could play out quite a bit more. I haven't really tested it yet, but I guess you could do like a coffee machine. It's weird to know what things actually draw more power than others. So I ran my jigsaw off this when I was making the wood for the back of Boris, but that's on a 500. And then maybe a hairdryer, I think it has to raise a lot of heat, and like a kettle, so maybe 1000 watt in this case would be really good. And you also can have two, so you can be charging, drone batteries, camera batteries, and your laptop and loads of different things at the same time. And also, if you need to, if you're on long trips, I don't think you can I don't think so. I know you can't jump your engine off this, but what you could do is plug a charger in here overnight. You could do it on both of them actually. Plug your battery charger in overnight and just keep it topped up, so you can never run out, which is great. So on both of these there's 3 ways of charging. It comes with as well, has a car charger that goes in here, a mains plug charger for the house, and also solar panel. But this one obviously has 2 solar panel inputs, which is fantastic. So I haven't actually done any big camping trips with either of these yet. I did do like a week in France last year, didn't have either of these, and we actually needed some power unfortunately. But the 500 here has done the Billing off-road show, charging laptop batteries, drone batteries, camera, and also lending a few ports to friends, which is really handy if anyone else is down on power. This one hopefully will be coming to Scotland or Wales later on in the year, this summer. Obviously you've got the 1000 now, so that's got a lot more power than the 500. And I doubt would even burn through that on a few weeks, just in case we do. I've got a couple of solar panels I could chuck into here at any point if there is any sun in Scotland, that is. Be handy to have that, and also it means I now don't have to install a dual battery split charge system, which I was going to do. It just means we've got less cramped sort of areas underneath the seats, where the batteries are in the 110. I've now got an air compressor in there instead of a second battery. This can come out with you, so if you took a tent as well, you could take that out with you. And also if you're at home, you can use it if there's a power cut or if there's an emergency, or if you want to do some work out in the garden or anything like that. It's just a really handy portable unit to have, and you've got the top handle there to carry it around and yeah, swing it about, which is pretty good. So what I need to do is unbox these two solar panels, which is pretty cool, because you know the Jackery, I got it, haven't charged it up at all yet, the new one, and it's got about 44% left, and I thought I'd get it charged up to full, see what these two solar panels will do, and yeah, get it up to 100% hopefully in this bright sunshine. Look, might as well do it today. So there's the battery there, and thankfully the actual panels come with this set of cables here. Like I said earlier, you've got your wall mains one, a car one, and then you've got the split one for the solar panels as well, which is pretty good. And that looks a bit like this, or exactly like this almost. Your two solar panels go into there, and then it converts it down into one channel, and then you plug that into the unit. So if you take this, Jess is whining at me for some reason. If you just plug this one directly into there, bang, like that, then you've got this little splitter here. Let's open up the solar panels. Little leg on the back here, which means you can direct it exactly at the sun, which is really handy. Open it out this way. Whew, that's pretty cool. There you go, look at that, that's one open. Just undo this little bag on the back, like this. There should be a cable. There you go. Let's open up this one as well. There you go. Got two solar panels on a day like today. That's going to draw some energy, I reckon. What I'm going to do is actually put one of them in front of the battery, because, you know, it's quite a hot day. There's nothing to say that you can just leave the Jackery in the light, because I see a lot of people doing that online, but I might as well leave it in the shade. Might make it, I don't know, last a bit longer. Who knows? So take a look at that. Both the panels out now, cables outstretched, ready to go in. So at the moment we are, let me see, display on 44%, and it's about 11:45, so almost midday. Good burning sunshine. What we need to do is plug them in like this, one-handed as always. Get the other one in as well. And what you need to do, I've heard, is make sure that none of the panel is actually being covered up by any shade like that. So just try and move anything out of the way, any branches, any trees that are covering it up, because I think apparently if you get any shade on one side, it can like just sort of make one of the panels ineffective. So make sure there's no shade on the whole thing, pure sunshine, and then it will work to its sort of fullest, if you see what I mean. So let's have a look at this. 107 watts going in, 44%, about midday. We'll check back later on today. It's going to be, hopefully, quite a lot of charge going into that. So as you can see, I've just put them down on the ground a little while ago, because the sun is literally directly above us, going straight down on the panels. Let's check what sort of level of charge we're getting at the moment. So still about 110, 112, sort of fluctuating quite a bit. 76 degrees, 76%, that's pretty cool. Check what the time is. So I'd say it is doing about sort of just over 10% an hour. It's 3 now, and that's pretty good. Burning through that 100 watts, that's about the same as you'd get on the mains charger, so that's really impressive. So I'm quite surprised that this can cope with the heat, but it is really, really cool. So I've got it in from out in the garden. It's still red hot from being in the sun, but it's very good because we've got 80% look. And that is probably like 3.5 hours. You got 40% charge from the solar panels, so I'm pretty impressed with that. If you left it out for any longer, you know, if you set out like in the morning, let's say, and you left it till 4 or 5 in the afternoon, you get a full charge from zero. So that's absolutely fantastic. We'll just look at that, how it fits there for me. You know, as I said, the 500 fit there really nicely, but now the 1000 is just as good. Fits really, really well. All in all, I'm really happy with it. I'm really looking forward to going on some trips and having power. You know, I've got the USB-C for the laptop and everything like that, as I've said before. Even got a little torch. Didn't mention that before, so that's handy. Just can sit here anytime I want, chuck the fan or a phone on or anything I need, and got power instantly. So yeah, thanks for watching. Cheers to Jackery for sending this one out. And yeah, if you've got any questions about it, just put it in the comments or message me on Instagram. Nice one. Cheers, guys.